What's going on? I'm Dr. Caleb. In this video, I want to go over how to get rid of a hip flexor strain, okay? So if you're having hip flexor tightness or a strain of the hip flexor, I like using the foam roller as a way to get loosened up before you either go out on the field or the court or wherever you're gonna do. So you take the foam roller, I like to have it off to one side here, and you start by having the foam roller on your quadriceps, but then you roll up into the hip flexor, right? And I can feel some tightness there. And then what I like to do is hold that for at least 30 seconds. You can hold it up to 90 seconds right there, right? If you want to increase the pressure, basically you can lift that back leg off the ground as high as possible. That'll target that a little bit more. Then, I like using the lacrosse ball. This is just a little more focused pressure for that hip flexor. You take it, you place it right on that hip flexor. Lift up your knees a little bit on your toes, and you can definitely find that tight spot on the hip flexor there. If you want to increase that tension again, lift up that side and hold it for about 30 to 90 seconds at that spot, okay? I would do that before practice, before games, just to get that loosened up as much as possible. Now, if you're trying to rehab it, trying to get the hip flexor stronger, I like this movement here with a band, where we basically do a march. So you're here, boom, lifting that hip, bringing your knee upwards, and that is super targeting the hip flexor on the moving side, okay? And basically you wanna go till you get tired. So I super like that movement. Then I like this kettlebell movement. It allows a little more force to be applied to that hip flexor. It's a little more awkward. You're basically gonna lift up, boom, just like this. And if you want to increase the challenge on that, you can stand on a box, right? That way it goes through full range of motion a little bit further. All right, and that's pretty tough. Now, if we're trying to target the hip flexor in a stretch position, I very much like the Bulgarian split squat, where you have the back leg elevated, you go down, I feel a stretch on this hip flexor right here, and you're repping out of it, so it's stretching and strengthening at the same time. You have to get down to the bottom of that motion in order to get that stretch. So those are a few movements, a few things that I would do to get rid of hip flexor strains.